Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've been here and made a video, but I have been super busy and super sick. I'm still sick. But anyways, I wanted to make a video for you guys because it's been a while and I don't want to neglect the channel. I decided to make this video. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a wrap-up slash book haul. The wrap-up portion we're going to do first. It is very small, so it's not going to take long. The first book that I read, if I can figure out how to put a picture here somewhere, because I don't have a physical copy of the book, it was an ebook that I read, but if I can figure it out, because I'm still new to editing, then you will see it somewhere around here, and that would be Stormborn by Rochelle Mead. That is book 1 in her Dark Swan series, and I loved it. The series basically follows a girl named Eugenie Markham, and she is a shaman, and she banishes spirits and demons and all kinds of things into what's known as the other world, and occasionally into the netherworld, or the world of death. She also has the ability to cross over into the other world, and whenever you're in that world, there are all kinds of like creepy things, but also really beautiful things as well. This book deals with fae, so if that's like something you're interested in, I highly recommend it. It's a short read. It's only a little over 300 pages, but it was fantastic. The last book that I read and finished was Lover Unleashed by J.R. Ward. This is one of the books in J.R. Ward's series, The Black Dagger Brotherhood. If you are not new to my channel, then you guys have heard me talk all about this series, especially as of late. I absolutely love this series so far. I am behind, obviously, if you are familiar enough with it, but I love it so far for what I've read of it. I'm not sure entirely which book number this is. I think it's like 9 or 10 in the series. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the series, basically to wrap it up for you, is it's vampires versus their slayers. You basically take point of the vampires. You are like reading as if you're on their side. It's a very good series so far, full of action. It does have romance in it as well. There are a lot of characters to get used to, but her writing is beautiful and it flows so easily. And even though there are a lot of characters, you tend to recognize them rather quickly, and it's not too hard to like stay into the story. So yeah, highly recommend. If you guys have not checked this series out, to do so. If you're interested in checking the series out, book 1 is called Dark Lover, and yeah, these books are phenomenal. That is it for... I just knocked something down. That is it for the wrap-up portion of the video. Now on to the book haul. So I'm going to start off with some books that I got given as part of like giveaways. So that's where we're going to start. I don't know anything about these books, and I have a lot of books to go through, so I'm not going to say what any of them are about, even if I know, just because there are so many. But I can always make a separate video, or when I do a wrap-up after reading said books, I can then explain them a little bit better for you. But anyways, starting with the ones I won in giveaways, we have Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. And I won this rather recently. I just got this in my mailbox this past week, so really excited to dive into that. And then all these other giveaway books came from an author named Helen Hart, and so all of these books came from her giveaway that I think it was actually her publisher that did the giveaway, or her promoter, whatever. So all of these books came from her, from that giveaway. So the first one is from Helen Hart herself, and it is Unchained Blood Bond Saga #1. The only thing I know about this is it's a vampire book, and she did give me a signed copy, so that was pretty awesome. The next book is called Tantalizing Maria, the Temptation Saga. The next one that I have Actually, the next two I have are from an author named Meredith Wild. The first one's called Hardwire, and it's part of the Hacker series, and it's volume 1. And then the other one is called Into the Fire, and it is part of the Bridge series. So, those are all the books I won in giveaways. Now on to the books I purchased myself. So, I have a big bag here behind me. So let's get started. And I'm just going to pull them out. So the first one I got is by Rick Yancey, and it is The Fifth Wave. If you are familiar at all with BookTube, this book was talked about quite a while ago. I think it was last year or the year before that this book, it might have even been longer ago than that this book was talked about. But I have never read it, and I always was interested in it, so I grabbed myself a copy. And some of these books, you can see, are not pristine, but they're some of them are, the first few are library books, so it happens. But I don't really care anyways, as long as the book is good. The next one I have here to show you is by Christine Freehan, and it's called Dark Possession, and it is one of the novels in her Carpathian series, which I have not yet started. But I have this really pretty hardback. It's in really good condition. I got this one from the thrift store for like $1, so really happy about that. Back to one of the library books that I purchased. This one's called Lord of the Dead, and it is by Tom Holland. And I have not heard anything about this book or author on BookTube, so I'm very intrigued. It sounds like it's going to be relatively good, and I know that it has been compared to Interview with the Vampire from Anne Rice, and I do know that it also is like a different take on Lord Byron, so I'm interested to see what this book is about. The next book I have here is called A Shiver of Light by Laurel K. Hamilton. This is one of her books in her Mary Gentry series, which I have not yet started, but I am very interested in starting it. So I found this for $1 at the thrift store. I couldn't pass it up, so I grabbed it. The next book I have is another library book, and this one is Into the Woods by Tana I don't know how to pronounce that. Tana French. Anyways, this has also been talked about on BookTube quite a bit, so I'm just eager to see if I like it as much as some of the BookTubers that I personally watch have liked it, so interested. The next book I pull out of my bag is called Kind of Cruel by Sophie Hannah. And this one, I believe, I also got from the thrift store for $1. It says $2 on the sticker, but that was from the original store that it was purchased. But I got it for, I think I only paid like 50 cents or $1 for it at the thrift store. So I don't know anything about this book. I haven't heard anything about this book, so I am interested to see if I will like it. We got quite a few more to go, so let's keep going. So the next book I got is For a Few Demons More by Kim Harrison. This is part of a series, I do believe. I can't for the life of me think of what the series is called right now, but it was a series that I actually am interested in reading a few of her different series that she has, but I just know this is vampires, and I love vampires, and you can't go wrong with reading a vampire book if you love vampires, so I picked it up. The next book I purchased, this one I actually did purchase on Amazon, so I paid full price for it. It is called Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Again, this is a book that has been talked about numerous times on BookTube. Some people really, really loved it. Some people really did not like it, and I'm just interested to see where I stand with it. The next book, again, I pre-ordered on Amazon. I actually don't know if I showed this book or not to you already, but if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm going to show it again because I can't remember. But it is The Thief by J.R. Ward. Again, another book in her Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I think I have all of the books that are out so far for this series, including her ebooks. So, very excited, of course, because Black Dagger Brotherhood, and I absolutely love this series so far. I have another book here from Kim Harrison, and it is A Fistful of Charms. And this, I believe, is the same series as the other one. So, I'm just slowly picking them up as I can. I got this for like $1 or so at the thrift store. And another one from Kim Harrison. This one is The Good, the Bad, and the Undead. Again, I'm pretty sure it's part of the same series. I think it's the Rachel Morgan series. Something like that. Don't kill me because I don't know. But I think that's what this series is. I think. I'm not entirely sure. And the last book I have, which is yet another Kim Harrison book, and this is Black Magic Sanction. And this one's a beautiful hardcover, and I paid, I think, 75 cents for it at the thrift store. So I'm very, very happy with that, and it's in phenomenal condition. So very, very, very happy with that. So that is it, you guys. That wraps up this video. If you liked it, then please leave a comment, a like, all of that good stuff. As always, if you're not and you would like to be subscribed to my channel, hit the bell for notifications to make sure you know when I upload. And my videos will be coming out more frequently now than they have been. I do have more videos planned, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be making videos, and I'm excited to spend it with you guys. You guys are my book family, and I love you very, very much. And I thank you so much for all the support. We are 1 subscriber away from hitting 100 subscribers, which for a lot of people is like 100 subscribers, whatever, but for me, that's amazing. I never thought I would get to 100 subscribers, let alone like 20 subscribers. So I'm very, very excited for that. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Links, if I can grab them all, will be in the description. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. I also have a Goodreads account, which I do post like short reviews on, so you guys can follow me on Goodreads as well. I will try to link everything down in the description below, and that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.